Congratulations, class of 2021. I know we've been through a really tough year together, and I just want to say thanks for all your flexibility, all your hard work. We're very, very proud of you, all the more so for having done all this together in this challenging time. We wish you the very best in everything you do. Go Bears. I'll now read the names and the thesis titles of the candidates for Doctorate of Philosophy in Chemistry. Mark Straub, thesis advisor, John Arnold. Molecular precursors to actinide, oxide, and nitride nanomaterials. Ariana Hillel Kazez, thesis advisor, Christy Boring. Energy transfer and the O17 anomaly in ozone. Zoe Lee Watson, thesis advisor, Jamie Kate. Strategies for high-resolution investigation of bacterial ribosome function by cryo-electron microscopy. Hannah Schaefer-Kanegi, thesis advisor, Ronald Cohen. Condensed phase and dark reactions of atmospheric nitrogen oxides. Raymond Blackwell, thesis advisor, Felix Fisher. Exploration of magnetic edge and dopant states in nanographenes. Jing Dai, thesis advisor, Matthew Francis. Artificial bioenergetic functional materials templated by viral capsid proteins. Alexandra Ramsey, thesis advisor, Matthew Francis. Application of tyrosinase-mediated oxidative coupling to site-selective surface bioconjugation. Nathan Odendahl, thesis advisor, Philip Geisler. Explaining water's surface. Julia Rogers, thesis advisor, Philip Geisler. Dynamics of lipid transport between membranes, insights from simulation and theory. Catherine Osterban, thesis advisor, Martin Head Gordon. Quantum chemistry meets X-ray absorption spectroscopy, theory and applications to K-shell excitations in molecules. Hung-Soo Chang, thesis advisors, Stephen Leone and Daniel Newmark. Electronic and structural dynamics in solids with attosecond transient absorption spectroscopy. Christina Chang, thesis advisors, Stephen Leone and Daniel Newmark. Revealing coupled electronic vibrational dynamics at conical intersections by attosecond transient absorption spectroscopy. Chloe Ya Go. Molecular thesis advisor, David Limmer. Molecular insight into nonlinear transport behaviors. Jesse G. Park. Thesis advisor, Jeffrey Long. Modulation of electronic structures and magnetic properties of metal organic solids. Claire Armange Magnani. Thesis advisor, Tom Mamoni. De-aromative synthetic entry into ultamacidin alkaloids and synthetic entry into tropolone cephalotaxanes. Isaac Bromfall, thesis advisor, Daniel Newmark. Molecular beam photodissociation and liquid surface scattering dynamics. Jacqueline Shea, thesis advisor, Eric Nuskaman. On the construction of a novel mean field platform and broadly applicable variational principal methods for electronically excited states. Beatrice Bendergetz, thesis advisor, Eric Nuskaman. Confronting strong correlation with nonlinear tessellating wave functions and state-specific coupled optimization. Christopher Anderson, thesis advisor, Richmond Sarpong. A chemical balancing act, a conoidal motif on the edge of stability and its applications to organic electronics and materials. Shelby McCohen, thesis advisor, Richmond Sarpong. Synthesis of topologically complex natural products, total synthesis of arcutinidine and progress toward septisone A. Hikaru Mizuno, thesis advisor, Richard Sakeley. New advances in spectroscopy, applications to aqueous interfaces and liquid carbon. Susan L. Knox, Thesis advisor, Alana Sheparts. Delivery of therapeutically relevant cargo to mammalian cells using cell-permeant miniature proteins. Jonathan Tyson, thesis advisor, Alana Sheparts. Rational design of novel chemical tools based on optimized rhodamine fluorophores. Jaryuan Armtawang, thesis advisor, Don Tilley. Synthesis, electronic properties, and oxidative reactivity of high-valent multimetallic oxocubane complexes. Mariko Marimoto, thesis advisors, Dean Tost and Ken Raymond. The development of synthetic supramolecular hosts as mechanistic probes and selective catalysts. Thomas J. O'Connor, thesis advisor, Dean Tost. Stereoselective synthesis of fluorine-containing motifs. Ray Yan, thesis advisor, Ke Xu. Development of functional super-resolution microscopy and its applications in biophysics and cell biology. Pao Yu, thesis advisor, Omar Yagi. Synthetic reticular chemistry and its application in carbon capture. Xiaokun Pei, thesis advisor, Omar Yagi. Structural characterization on reticular materials. Wentao Xu, thesis advisor, Omar Yagi. Charged frameworks as solid-state electrolytes. Scott Lloyd Stonemeyer, thesis advisor, Alex Zettel. Tailoring nanoscale van der Waals materials via atomic doping, conversion, and confinement. Congratulations, everybody.